Well, hey there, happy Friday. I am Joseph Fenity. You're welcome to the weekend. And, being your official welcome to the weekend, which I've been since March of this year, it is a responsibility that I take very seriously. I want you to know that. As seriously as Joseph Fenity can take anything. And I want you to know a few things. Actually, we have some announcements. If you're not sitting down, I'd recommend doing so. Just about as highly as I'd recommend following me on social media at Fenity on Twitter, at fenity.live on Instagram. I'm sure you're already following me. I mean, of course you are. So, a couple of things I want to say. One, in the event that no one has told you how great you are this week, I just want to say you are the best, the absolute best. Really, you are the best. Because if you've been here with me since March, you will know what type of journey we have been on at Fenity Friday, fenity.live, the quarantine cast. And what I'm going to do is throughout the month of December, so all of December, each and every Friday in the month of December, are you ready for your early Christmas gift? Since you're the best, I am bringing you only the best, the very best of Fenity Friday. And we're going to start with a very special episode. In fact, it's an episode of Fenity Friday that is so special, I almost didn't want to replay it. Speaking of best, I've had a lot of time. We've all had a lot of time to think about a lot over this last year, haven't we? Lots of time. And what I've thought is, do I need to call up Hallmark and request a discount? Because I was told this was to be the best year ever. But that's such millennial speak, isn't it? Of course they said, right? Best ever, best ever. When did we start saying that? Best ever. Anyway, look, I'm supposed to move on to the best of show. So, a couple of things. One, you're the best. Two, thanks for bringing out the best in me, which is want Fenity Friday. I wait all week for this, We've got a best of episode coming up this week. Right now, actually. Every single week in December is the very best Affinity Friday. And the big announcement is this. Drum roll, please. That's right, I have no staff. The announcement is this. Beginning January 1st. I don't know how to tell you this, but we have been renewed. That's right. I woke up this morning and I said, I'm going to renew myself. I'm going to pick myself up off the floor, and that's exactly what I did. So starting January 1st, Friday, January 1st, it's an all-new, live, brand new episodes of Affinity Friday each and every Friday until, we get thrown out or whatever, until we get tired, okay? So make sure to tell your friends that Friday means Finity. Fridays are back. Fenity.live is where you can subscribe. You can get more information at facebook.com/Finity, youtube.com/Finity. And now, since this has been, according to Hallmark, the best year ever, and I thought the biggest problem with this card, the reason I saved it and bought an extra one, was because I thought the issue with this card was this. It's a leap year. 2020 is a leap year. It should be 366, not 365. But that was only the start of it. This is the problem, the lie on the front. Thank you for giving me something to do every Friday night. I hope you've enjoyed it. I want to take you back to March 20th. It was March 20th, 2020, when this all began, and when you and I sat down for our first ever Finity Friday. Enjoy. How do I look? How do I look? How do I look? Oh, I'm nervous about this. This is like a huge commitment is about to happen. I'm sorry that I'm late, by the way. Very sorry that I'm late. I didn't want to be on time and ruin my image. I think consistency is key. Consistency is important. Oh, I shouldn't have done double-sided because now you guys can see. Now that I think of it, I hope someone shows up and watches this. This is like I've said this is like a huge announcement, and I mean, should I put my iPad? I'm so nervous that I'm gonna. Okay. I told people 4 o'clock. Okay. I got here sort of on time. Like I said, I don't want to not be late, because if I'm not late, then that's not me. I got to be a little bit behind. I'm just going over my notes because I'm going to be making not some announcements, a announcement. And I had a couple of friends of mine, by the way, while you're waiting on me to get my act together, one, have a seat. Two, do me a favor and bookmark fenity.live. It's like .com, but not. Go to www.fenity.live and bookmark it, because over the next 48 hours, you're going to need it. Okay, where do I begin? I don't even know which part to start with. I'm gonna wait for I don't know, how many more people should we wait for? 1, 2, 10. Wait for a few more people. It's 4:03. I hope everyone's first off, can I just say that I'm on Facebook Live because I know that people are at home and maybe will actually watch. That's kind of sad that I had to let me wait for a national crisis to contribute. I don't know. That happens sometimes, right? Non-essential business in New Jersey is shutting down. I lived in New Jersey. I don't remember doing any essential business. This means Connecticut, New York, New Jersey. Those of you out there know it's the tri-state area. This is crazy. This means New York, New Jersey, Connecticut have essentially shut down. This also means that I think Illinois did that. I know we did it here in California. Oh my gosh, I'm about to make this announcement. We're seconds away. I'm only waiting for a couple more people, a couple more VIP people. Is there a chat in here? Are you guys able to tell me what state, what city you're in, and if you've gone crazy or not, or how you're managing to not go crazy? Those of you who know me well know that I'm nervous because I'm going to be making an announcement in a couple of minutes that requires a level of commitment from me that you've never seen. Just make us all nervous. You want to get your mind off COVID-19? Stay tuned for this announcement. That'll get your mind off of it. Tanya Leah, somewhere, she's out there. Eileen Angel, I think you're out there. Who else is out there? Why can't I see, I feel like one of those people on Facebook who's not done it in a while or ever. And so I'm like, where is everything? Jessica Bazan, Huntington Beach is here. Yes, Jessica, Huntington Beach, just down the road. Who else? Who else? Tanya Leah, if you're there, identify yourself. Come on, keep going, folks. Keep going. Who else? Who else? Who else? Ooh, Silver Lake, Los Angeles. I love your map. Oh, I knew. So Alyssa works in news, and the reason that I went to where did I go? I don't know. I went to some store to get these little map pieces. The reason I got them was because I thought they were beautiful and cool, and I love things that are global. Plus, it does kind of remind me a little bit of those old news sets, right? Remember when news sets not used to be the boring blue background? They used to be the globe. Anyway, Alyssa works in news, and so she knows that. I knew you would like it. John Riccardi in New York. Oh, I love John. I know you. We've met, right, John? John in New York. Guys, I'm going to have to do this announcement. I'm so nervous. All right, I'm just going to do it. You guys know me. I don't get nervous. Oh, okay. Commitment. All right, let's do this. Drum, and I'm doing it all alone. I know you guys are here, and I appreciate it. But if you saw, this looks nice. I know this looks nice. If you saw around me, not only is it a hot mess, but I'm so alone. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna make this announcement. Do we have any questions before I make the announcement? This is gonna be crazy. I wonder if this will make the Guinness World Book Records. They still do that, right? John, are you doing okay in New York? And Alyssa, is Silver Lake even impacted by this, by the way? Tanya Leah, you there? Who else? Anyone else want to say hi right before we get this thing started? I need someone who's not in New York or LA. Someone who's not in New York or LA. Identify yourself and we'll get this ball rolling. Where's the beginning of my... Okay, here it is. Someone non-New York and non-LA, say hey and we'll go. That's all I'm waiting. It's a Finity standoff. I won't be wearing this shirt when we. How often are you allowed out? John has a great question. John in New York says, how often are you allowed out? That is a question that you would have to submit to my psychiatrist and to my probation officer. Are you talking about COVID-19? Oh, okay, got it. Okay. See, I get that question a lot. I didn't know it was, oh, guys, I see it all. I wasn't scrolling. I'm sorry. Okay, Tanya Leah is there. Rachel in the Midwest. Ashley in Austin. Marcos in New Mexico. Mark Stanley in Los Angeles. Tanya Leah, yes. Okay, Tanya Leah in New York says, what is the announcement? Good question. In an unprecedented move, beginning at midnight tonight. Oh my God. Okay, so midnight tonight, beginning at midnight tonight, that's 9 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock for my LA friends, 12 a.m. for my New York friends, 11 p.m. for my Texas friends who can't do math because math is hard. Beginning at exactly 9 o'clock tonight here in LA and around the globe at fenity.live, here's what's going to happen. It's going to look a lot like this, but watch this. Here's what's going to happen. I will be delivering to you at a social distance. I'll be delivering to you an unprecedented, nonstop, slightly nonstop. I'll be going 48 hours live. We're going to do 48 hours of Finity. Can you imagine? Do you think that maybe will cure us all? It'll distract us, that's for sure. I'm going to go live for 48 hours. These will be nonstop lives. These will be lives where I come in and either give you some updates, news updates, Finity style, bring some special guests, some experts, and maybe tell you a few jokes and possibly karaoke. So every 5 hours, beginning at 9 o'clock, that's midnight Eastern, every 5 hours beginning at 9 o'clock, this madness will be coming to you, and it will be distracting you. Many of you who know me personally have been distracted by me for years, and I'm sorry, but you're welcome in advance because I will be distracting you from COVID-19. I will be giving you information, accurate, Finity factual information, but you won't have to turn on CNN or MSNBC or log on to Washington Post or go to Fox Noise or any of that stuff. Did I say noise? You can come to me and I'll Finity filter it for you. This is a public service. Oh, my Dropbox wants to do something. Should we I think Dropbox is trying to ruin my life. Dropbox won't stop. Oh my God. So join me. This starts at 9 o'clock. I'll be bringing you what we used to call in local news the very latest. Inaccurately, by the way, that's not correct. The very latest. So join me starting at 9 Pacific. I'll be back at 2 a.m. Pacific. Guys, I can't do this with Dropbox. We've got to. If I had a staff, I'd be yelling at someone. Can someone please come over so I can yell at you? I really need someone to come over here so I can yell at them. And I also need someone to tell me how to stop Dropbox. Whatever, if the signal's still going, it's still going. Okay, so mark your calendars, fenity.live, beginning now, a global event, nonstop Finity action, COVID-19, fact versus Finity. Sure. Starting at 9 o'clock tonight at fenity.live. I'll be back at 2 a.m. I'll be back at 7 a.m. I'll be back at 12 noon. Here are your times. I don't have a graphics team, so these are your times. Okay. This will go on for 48 hours. I will be here every 5 hours. And I'll be taking all your questions. Hey, wait. Oh, perfect. Okay. Okay, great. Everyone's loving it so far. Okay, there we go. So that's it. This goes into effect tonight at 9 o'clock. And you guys are free to, I'm looking at these notes like something's going to change. Starts tonight at 9 o'clock Pacific, ends at 9 o'clock Sunday, midnight Eastern. So bring your questions, bring your fears. You know, I can always squash fears because I rarely have any except for this commitment. Every 5 hours, I will be going live. Every 5 hours, nonstop, through the night, around the globe. Even my friends in Vienna and Paris will be loving this. Okay, Eileen Angel, I have a question. And I think that's just a statement, isn't it, Eileen, knowing you? I think that's one of our quotes. I have a question. Honey, I've got a lot of questions too. Finity filter, bring it. Good. Alyssa's going to be here. Jerry Lewis would be so proud of you carrying on his telethon tradition. Oh my God, Mark Stanley, miss you. Carolyn Hennessy, I cannot wait for a bit. Oh, Carolyn brings up a great point. Am I going to shave as we lead into these nonstop finity things? Hour 37.5 is not going to be pretty. Carolyn Hennessy is so right. Hour 37.5, I don't know what I'll be doing that. I mean, when we get to that point, I don't know what it's going to look like or feel like. I'm not worried about you guys, I'm worried about me. What is it going to look like when we get through this? What is the world going to look like in 48 hours? And what am I going to look like in 48 hours? What am I going to feel like? Yep. Okay. Mark Stanley, does olive oil really work to get an ankle bracelet off? Mark, that is a great question that we get a lot here at Finity headquarters. Let's see. Eileen has a question. Eileen, I want your question. I want it now. Let's see. Ashley, you could yell at me. Of course I could, and I would. All right, guys, fenity.live. Any other questions before? Wow. Can you believe this? Not to end on a low note, but not doing anything. Like, what else are you guys doing? The few of you I know who have jobs aren't there. So let's see. Oh my God, the worldwide cases. Is this worldwide? Can someone confirm this? 259,000 cases worldwide right now. Ooh, we're going to talk about that. Oh, by the way, one other thing I'm going to tell you guys, beginning at 9 o'clock. Do you guys want me to say 9 Pacific or 12 midnight? Do you guys care? You guys can do the math. See you tonight. Bridget, I am live right now. Bridget in Michigan. Bridget, I'm live now, and I will be live. I won't be wearing this, by the way. I think I'm going to dress up for this overnight live. So Bridget, fenity.live, I'll be there at midnight your time. Let me give you a time that you'll be up, okay? Hold on. So Bridget, you'll first be able to see me live at 10 a.m. If you're up at 5 a.m., you can see me at 5 a.m. I'll be back at 10 a.m. And then I'll be back at 3 p.m. I'll be doing this every 5 hours. It's the Finity 5 live. Every 5 hours, you are not alone. I'm here with you. I won't be singing, but does anyone know who wrote that song? Yes, and I'll be talking with, thank you, Eileen brought this up. This is great. Eileen Angel, award-winning author of 2 books. The first one's somehow my favorite, even though I love the second one. She's got a book called How to Calm the Hell Down and Be Happy. I've listened to the audio version, I've memorized the print version, and I've ordered the Braille version because we're doing everything possible. I am resistant to calming down, drug resistant, therapy resistant to calming down. So I think that's kind of why I wanted to do this and also bring Eileen Angel on later tonight, because she wrote the book on how to calm down. And I think we might need that. Don't you think? Some of us are immune to calming down. It's like not possible. But others, I think we have things to learn. Eileen Angel will be joining me at one of these things tonight. I'm not sure what time. We'll figure it out. Every 5 hours, it's going to be an expert, going to be news, going to be something. Say the time and for where. Oh, great. Okay. Oh, I see what. Okay, great. Okay, 9 is good. Great. Yep. Andy Cohen got. Oh, is that true? I don't want to say it out loud, but Jessica, is that true? All right, any questions, concerns, whatever, go to my Twitter at Finity, twitter.com/Finity. Let's see, if you have questions about this, put them in the comments section right there, or at Finity, Fenity on Twitter. Bookmark fenity.live. Am I leaving anything out? Wash your hands. What else am I leaving out here, folks? I hope you don't get, I know, I hope I don't get sick either. I hope none of us get sick. Oh, I really hope we all do as well as we can. Yeah, I like the message. I need to calm the hell down. Tanya Lee, I love it. Anything else you guys need to know about this unprecedented, extraordinary, nonstop event fueled by caffeine and who knows what else? God, this is going to be wild. Oh my God, this is going to be wild. Okay, guys, so let's do this every 5 hours. Any final questions? Does anyone want to do a closing prayer? I'm nervous, but I'm going to do it. We're going to do it together. And that's all I have to say about that. Could we get a closing prayer? Who wants to say goodbye? Can someone like paste in chat, put a quote in there? Like Oliver I'll do a Maya Angelou quote, or I'll sing a song and I have a request of a song I sing in closing. God bless America. I don't know. I was going to call this thoughts and prayers versus fenity.live. Remember, what you'll be getting every 5 hours is going to be something a little bit beyond the headlines. Hate saying that, sounds so cheesy, but we already know the drama unfolding. Now let's get to how to get through what we're going through. Let's figure out how to laugh to keep from crying, because I think a lot of us are on the verge of crying, understandably. So I'm going to make you laugh. Fenity.live, 9 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock Central. Denver, figure it out for yourself. Midnight tonight, every 5 hours, I will be live with you. Fenity.live, do me a favor, wash your hands and go to Fenity.live. Midnight tonight Eastern, be there or be talked about. I love you.